I was dragged out of there like an animal and arrested. My daughter dead, and I'm in a jail cell.
The 18-year-old Malcolm X student was studying to be a nurse just like her mother and aunt when she was gunned down Tuesday night. Jaya was killed after she and her date stopped at a convenience store at the corner of 79th and Avalon Avenue for snacks.
So I do come in the room when I need to sense her, smell her, because I still smell her scent in here. And I'm feeling like really bad. I come sense it, but I keep the door closed because I don't want the smell to escape in some way. I try to keep it closed and I don't let nobody come in here. This is her crown for homecoming queen. Her dance trophies. She always was glittery and sparkle stuff and everything. I think she was just getting started being who Jaya is. She was just becoming into Jaya. She was, my daughter, 18 years, but becoming into being Jaya. And then you actually start to see the stuff you instill in her play out, It's like you're stuck in a time capsule. You don't want to move forward because it make you feel guilty for not being there for your kid. I don't know what to do. She was supposed to bury me. I wasn't supposed to bury my child. It's a lot. So February 25th, 2020 was just a regular day. I was trying not to call her because I always calling her. Where you at? What you doing? But we share location, so I saw that she was at aquarium. And so we moved on with the day, and then my friend called me, and she said, such and such got shot on 79th and Avalon. And I got the call, I looked at your location, and the last location was there. She stopped at the store on the way back. "21 rounds, 21 bullets. Killed Jaya and wounded 4 others.
This community says they're not only deeply saddened by the loss of what they call their shining light, but also disgusted with how the teen's mother was treated by Chicago police officers who arrested her as they tried to clear the hospital's emergency room after she allegedly pushed and kicked them as she caught a glimpse of her daughter's dead body.
I know most moms, they held their kid's hand while it was still warm. So I was like, hands down, I blanked out. Next thing you know, I'm being dragged out of the hospital on my hands and knees. She looked at like nothing, like she was trash. That's what I see. That's what I remember. As a hospice nurse, I would never let a family see their loved one like that. Like I was in a state of shock. Like it was like I had an out-of-body experience. It's like I'm outside my body watching this happen to somebody. Like, is they for real? So you're gonna drag a grieving mother, but I was the grieving mother, out of here. I've been a hospice nurse for years. I cannot tell you appropriate way for one person to grieve. And I can't say how you're gonna react or nothing, but I know that's inhumane to put me in handcuffs while my daughter is back there.
Cook County State's Attorney Kim Foxx is moving to drop misdemeanor charges against the mother of a nursing student who was shot and killed in the Avalon Park neighborhood. Police say that Nyisha Beemon was an innocent bystander.
This is the spot, the store, convenience store where my daughter was murdered. Anxiety, I'm feeling really jittery. My baby took her last breaths here. I came with my mom just to see if I can feel her. You know what I'm saying? Did she hang out here? Is her spirit here? So many emotions come over you when you come to the site that your baby demise was at,
It's horrible. 3 shooters, 1 was caught. The other 2 are adults, but they're still at large. One of the shooters was 15. He was out on his 2nd gun charge. So he had been arrested twice for possessing a gun, and he was out. We have to have tougher gun laws.
We are living in a war zone in Chicago. They're killing our kids. We are constantly living in fear. We can't let our kids go outside to play. We need help.
My daughter Nyisha used to come to the cemetery with me, but she's not able to. It's too painful for her. We kind of shelter her, all the kids. They was never on public transportation. We always took them to and from school. So we thought we did everything right. We tried to do everything right. She was a sweet kid with a warm and friendly nature. I miss that about her. I miss seeing her face. I just miss her. Just miss her.
Where's the Cedar Point picture at? I want to see it.
Right here.
Right here.
This one, Cedar Point. That's those 3.
Where's the JoJo clown? Do you have any
this
photos?
the year we was all Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Do you have any photographs of her when she was our age?
When she was 10? Sure, you think I don't? I remember when I first started out, they recommended me go to a support group. So I'm like, okay. I got on the call because it's pandemic, so it's Zoom. And I'm thinking these are like licensed grief counselors or something. She merely mentioned that she has some form of license, but she just kept saying, just go to God. Pray to God. And I'm like, at this moment, I don't have a faith. I'm just trying to figure out, that's the only answer. So I'm like, so that's all you got? And so another mom interjected. She's like, I was wondering the same thing. That's all you got for us? So there's moms who've lost their kids to gun violence. So we just support each other. So we became the warrior moms of Chicago.
When you start looking for space and solutions, you're gonna start doing things, well, maybe this will help me. Maybe that'll help me. I'm really running out of things to help me. So now I'm at a point where, let me try to help somebody else. Maybe that would help me.
We are moms with other kids. So it's like they still trying to balance that grief, balance being a mom, balance getting back to work, because we do have overhead. You know what I'm saying? We have bills, we have stuff we have to take care of, but then we have our grief. I just turned all my pain into the purpose of going to foundation.
In attendance, I have, Nyisha's here, board president, and we have all the board members in attendance. They gave us a grant for the Black Lives Matter grant for Black nonprofit organization for $10,000. So that's going to cover us, for 5 years or so. Then the Jaya Beemon nursing scholarship. So far, 3 people got the scholarship. 3 people got the scholarship. You got all extra smalls, Mom? We make the shirts, sell them to raise money. Just like that's our first fundraiser, and it went really well. The fundraiser for it went really well. So I'm like, I know Jaya proud of me.
The sales from the shirts was able to produce
Just the scholarships, the nursing scholarships. I just try to, put my energy into the foundation. my other kids and their hopes and dreams, but it's like, right, I did that with my daughter. I did what's right. I went to school, got a job, a career so I could provide for her so she won't have to be in the streets. And then she died, so what did you do? You don't even know what to do no more. As a mom, as a parent, you just like, I did everything right the first time, so is it gonna happen again? I'd be scared to let him go outside. Gathering as a family feels empty, it feels cold. It feels like something is, part of you is missing.
It's one thing that we have to go through the process of losing our child, but now we have to become lawyers. We have to spend money we don't have. So to have to be able to build up strength, to have to be able to get up out the bed is a challenge for one. Because there's a hole in my soul that I'm missing, that no person, no groups, no nothing can ever patch up. But I still now have to take on and build up and be a superwoman to fight the prosecutors, to fight the police station, to fight the detectives, to fight the streets. You know, like, it's a fight, and I think that's so unfair that there's nothing here that would help us in that matter.
It's the tale of two cities. We're living in a life of terrorists in the urban communities, especially on the south and west side of Chicago. What do we do to protect us from walking in the store and getting killed? You know, every time I hear of another kid getting killed, it takes me back to a dark place. I have to get myself up or figure it out, because this is another mom feeling this hurt. My daughter could have been your daughter, your niece, your granddaughter, your cousin. I don't need your sympathy. I don't need you to feel sorry for me. I just need you to have empathy. Put yourself in my shoes. What would you do? What would you want done?
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.